Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tamika. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling lots of soulmate connections. Like the past, let's see, I filmed Sagittarius and Gemini earlier. Now you guys, I just saw the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, which can be an indicator of an up-leveling of commitment. So it could be in terms of a romance, or it could be in terms of work, business. This is your April 2020 abundance reading. As we know, abundance can be in all forms: monetary, work, business, love, health. Okay, so let's take a look at what the messages are coming out for you. Look at that, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, make a wish. Be careful what you wish for is what I always say. After that, make sure it's what you really, really, truly want. And there's your energy, the Queen of Wands, Leo. All right, what are my messages for the Leos? This is an 8-card spread. I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot. Not pulling any oracle cards for this reading. Wheel of Fortune, who got that? Sagittarius got that, your fire sign cousin. Love it. Okay. Oh, and the Magician. That came out for Aries. Wow, lots of manifestation energy for you fire signs, which is perfect. We're in Aries season. That's a fire sign season, okay? Your current state of mind, your current influence is the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So moving into a new cycle of abundance, feeling like letting go of the old here. You can see there's like a figure falling off the wheel, and there's a happy couple on top of the wheel. It feels really, really good here, okay? Feel like you are thinking about how you're moving forward, again, in a romantic connection, or perhaps in a business partnership or connection, okay? Or just working on something that you're very passionate about here, okay? Because I don't actually see, outside of the Wheel of Fortune, I don't actually see any coupling energy outside of this. The 9 of Pentacles is actually a single energy, okay? But it is a pre-Empress card, and we did get the Empress in the Gemini reading, which I just filmed just before you guys. So that's your present influence, okay? Now, this is the a present influence that you are aware of affecting your current cycle of abundance. You have the 9 of Swords reversed. I feel like this also came up in the Gemini reading, so you may want to take a look at that as well. Either Gemini or Sagittarius, I can't remember, because I filmed both of those before this one. So 9 of Swords energy, typically when the 9 of Swords is upright, speaks to anxiety, worry, sleeplessness, okay? You're letting that go. I feel like you probably literally feel a shedding. You probably literally feel lighter, or will be feeling lighter as we go further into Aries season, further into the month of April. Again, this is the present influence that you are aware of right now. The present influence that you're not aware of is the 7 of Pentacles. And again, this card did come up in the Gemini reading, looking back on what you've worked on in the past, the seeds that you've sown in the past. So it kind of feels like, I'm almost hearing that phrase like hindsight is 2020, you know? Sometimes when you're in the midst of going through things, especially if it's quite chaotic, up and down, you know, it's hard to see exactly where you're headed. But once you get there and you sort of look back, in hindsight, it all makes sense. And that's the energy that I'm feeling here. I feel like as we go further into Aries season, further into the month of April, things will really start to make sense. It's like everything that you've gone through has literally put you where you're at now, okay? Which, of course, that's always the case for all of us, but I feel like you're going to start to really be able to see that and to recognize it and to feel it. Feels very good, very positive, Leos. Your past life influence, okay, for this abundance cycle is the 9 of Pentacles. Again, this is pre-Empress energy. It's a single energy, very stable and abundant energy here, okay? I feel like if you know, it could be that, you know, I'm actually picking up on a very sort of like regal or royal sense, which makes sense for you, Leos, the lions, in a past life, okay? And I feel like that influence is affecting your current abundance, okay? So I'm kind of getting a need to be to express gratitude, okay, and thankfulness for your present state of ability and abundance, or even your past, okay, and again, past in this life or past lifetimes as well. Just really, throw up some thanks, throw up some prayers to your spiritual support team, to your spiritual guides, your angels, the archangels, okay, to God, to the universe, to whatever it is. When you express gratitude and thankfulness, you bring more of that energy towards you, more of that abundance mindset, as opposed to a lack mindset, which would be more of like that 9 of Swords energy, bringing more of that. You see here you have double nines, which actually speaks to a cycle of completion, which makes sense given that you have the Wheel of Fortune here in your present. Now, your past life influence that is coming to bear on your present incarnation, okay, and on your present cycle of abundance is the Devil card. I feel like you need to be wary of anyone or anything that will potentially throw you back into a 9 of Swords or into an 8 of Swords energy. Okay, again, both of these cards are coming up reversed, so you have done a lot of work to really get yourself up out of that, to take anxiety and worry and stress and grief out of your life, to really let it go, to really move more into a direction of faith and in trust in the universe. Okay, this could also be speaking to bad habits or just codependent and toxic connections and relationships. Again, I feel like you've already worked on eliminating those things or eliminating those people. Continue to move in that direction, because I do feel like there's maybe like a little bit of a test or a challenge coming in here. Could in fact be a Capricorn person or someone with Capricorn placements in their chart sometimes, okay, with that Devil energy as well. I haven't filmed Capricorn yet, but I think I can't remember. I can't remember who's actually coming up next. So they haven't filmed Capricorn yet. It will be coming up. So if that resonates with you, you may want to check out that reading once it is up, okay? Now, your near future influence is the 3 of Swords reverse. Again, another card that lots of air energy coming up for you guys here reverse. I'm feeling a lot of like mental rumination, perhaps mental conflict. Again, that keeps you stuck and stagnant. That keeps you anxious and worried. You're letting that go, letting go of past disappointments, heartbreaks, sadness, grief, shame, regret, guilt, all those lower vibrational energies, okay? Things that really, affected your heart space. The heart space is coming up for a lot of people right now. I'm not sure why, but I'm just picking up on a lot of heart chakra energy in all of the readings, okay? So I feel like there is a letting go of past things, okay? It's almost like, the phrase about how like holding grudges is like taking poison and expecting the other person to die. You're no longer doing that, because holding on to anything like that from the past doesn't allow us to move forward. It only serves to hold us back, like this Devil energy and like this 8 of Swords when it comes up in the upright, but it is coming up reverse for y'all. So this is saying this is your strength. Realizing that you are not stuck and stagnant. You are not bound to anyone or anything that does not speak to you and speak to your passions and speak to your paths. You can very easily, free yourself, because that is the whole connotation of this card, that you are not in fact bound or tied in or closed in upon by these swords, that you're actually free to move. You're free to remove the blindfold. You're free to remove the binds that hold you, okay? Again, I'm feeling like perhaps some past soul tie connections, okay? Karmic connections, karmic relationships, again, that you have worked to shed and to release. Feels like a long period of time, months, if not years, that you've been working on this, okay, Leo? So again, keep going in that direction. Don't go back to things that are not for you, to people that are not for you, to anything that's going to keep you stuck and stagnant. That is your strength, okay? And your advice here is to manifest, okay? Again, coming from that mindset of abundance, realizing that you do have all the tools that you need to create whatever it is that you need. Again, this energy came up in the Aries reading as well, so you may want to go check out the Aries reading. You may want to check out the Sagittarius reading as well as the Capricorn reading, okay? Obviously, I mentioned like you can watch these readings for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, so you may want to watch those specific signs if you know those for yourself. If you have questions about that, feel free to reach out to me. But yes, very, very positive energy here. I feel like you are creating and manifesting new things, new, really wonderful, beautiful things, creative things. I'm feeling a lot of creative energy into your life. It feels very, very positive here, okay? And there seems to be a specific project or opportunity coming in here, okay? You may need to make a decision about it. You may be deciding between 2 or more options, okay? It could be 2 or more people as well. But I feel like there is a very specific option or opportunity or person that really speaks again to your heart, to your passions, and that's the direction that you are being called to go into. Pay attention to your intuition, okay? So Leo, I'm going to close your reading down there. Again, no oracle guidance for these readings. If you like this video, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm also auctioning off a relationship reading through a raffle this week. So the details for how to enter are below, but basically if you're interested in the relationship reading, it looks at you and another party. Can be romantic, it doesn't have to be. It can be parent-child, coworker, friendship, etc. But basically I would need your first name and month and day of your birthday, as well as the other party as well. The way that you enter is you donate $1 or more through my Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. Indicate that it's for the relationship reading raffle. $1 equals 1 entry, so you can enter as many times as you'd like, depending on how much you'd like to donate, okay? Or perhaps you know someone else who might be interested in that service. It's a really insightful, profound reading. I've done several of them for clients, and they're always spot on. So if it's something that interests you, I definitely would recommend that you enter that raffle, okay? If not, just out and out purchase one. At any rate, again, if you like this reading, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the next reading. Bye, Leos.